can't tell you.
He's a tech-savvy guy, gonna show you the way. You better load your bags, cause crypto's here to stay. Listen up, gonna teach you about this and that. But he's just a goofy guy in a straw hat. So join in and have a laugh. It's gonna be a good time, that's a fact. Information and crypto parodies. Sit back and enjoy the show. You just never know which way you'll go. So get ready for Digitspin crypto.
You guys crack me up. All right. Wow, it's been a while since I've seen you guys, huh? Oh, let's see if we can move this over a little bit. Does that look good? Yeah, maybe a little bit more. So, welcome to Digitspin Crypto. We're gonna have a good time. We're gonna talk about some good stuff tonight. Haven't seen you in a while. It's been kind of hectic for me. I've been up to my eyeballs trying to get some work done. Those of you that were smart enough to join the Telegram group usually see me almost every day. I think it's rare that I'm not on there. So if you want to join the Telegram group, it's free. Obviously, check it out in the description below in the towel section, and you'll get the link, and you can check it out and interact with the good group of folks on Digitspin Crypto. Additionally, I'm not your financial advisor, so don't pretend that I am. I'm just a goofy guy in a straw hat, as you all know. So just remember that as we go forward. So we want to talk about Electroneum. We want to talk about Ethereum Classic. Oh boy. Yeah. And Bitcoin and all the other good stuff. Look at this. I need a shave. I got a little fuzz and everything going on. See, I don't even have time to shave. All right, so let's. Oh yeah. Tonight's show is dedicated to Phoenix Rising. He is the Electroneum's #1 fan. So let's get that out of the way. And congratulations goes to Frederico LeBoy for being #1 on the chat. He usually is. Don't know how he does it, but he does it. We appreciate you. And of course, everybody that's tuned in. It's great to see you guys out there. Oh my gosh. Let's move me out of the way here. Bring me up down here. Let's see if we got some goodies that we could talk about today. Alright. So let's move it over a little bit. Oh, official statements. It says official statement. That's pretty good. Let's see. We'll move the Digitspin logo. We'll cover that. And we'll move this over just a tad so you can see the stream here, the live stream data as it comes through. All right. So let's start off with a couple of basic news articles. I know you guys haven't seen me in a while. I might be a little rusty. Wow. So Electroneum. Nope. Let's start that over. So Ethereum Classic. Boy, they've really taken it on the chin lately. Basically, Ethereum Classic about 3 weeks ago got 51% attacked. And somebody hid. And it looks like they went through NiceHash, bought a stack of rented hashing power. I think they said that they paid, 12 Bitcoins or something to that effect. Bought a stack they mined, a series of blocks, and kept it local to their systems. And they went out and move some dollars around, and it looks like they got away with like $5 million or so or more. So then they broadcasted that chain, and because it was the longest one, it became the gospel. And Ethereum Classic, the core developers, obviously, hunting that down, they identified all of the information, and they identified that it was clearly a bad actor. As they were working that a few days ago, obviously, this guy did it again. And he hit the Ethereum Classic up again. So the price of, let's go, hey, if you haven't been ever, check out digispincrypto.com. It's like a CMC style website, so you can get pricing and information. I provide real live data as it's updated. You'll see the prices change, which is pretty nice. I also put the technical indicators out here. Let's move this over a little bit more. We have technical indicators for Bitcoin and for Electroneum, since Electroneum is the featured coin of this particular month. You'll get an instant link right here, up here in the top right, so you can click on that, and of course the technical indicator for Electroneum. And by clicking this, it'll take it to the Electroneum specific page. Of course, we have the Bitcoin technical analysis, which for some reason is always saying buy lately. But it is. And it's because the price just keeps going up. Right now we're at 11.9. So this is all good news. I don't do TA. I mean, I know how to do TA. I just don't do it on this channel. But you'll be able to take a look and check out your favorite coins. They'll be on here. If you click on the coin, or if you click on this little star, you'll see these little stars over here, right there. And if you click those of your favorite coins, it'll put them into a cookie. And then if you click the big star up at the top here, it's just hidden underneath all that, but there's a big star up there. Let's move it over. You'll be able to see your favorite coins, your hot list, or your watch list, which is really handy. I keep all my favorite coins there. I click the little star and I get my updates. And of course, there's a lot of other good information on here. You have real-time charts, so if you want to track your favorite coin, I have set up, because Electroneum is a featured coin, I have set up, let's go back to that again, Electroneum as one of the hot coins that you can click on, so you can bring that right up. And I have Bitcoin, Ethereum Classic, and Ethereum on here as on the watch list in the immediate. You can click in the top left, which is right here, and put in any particular coin that you want. So if you wanted Electroneum, ETN, BTC, and it would bring that up, you can pick it off of KuCoin, and it'll bring the charts up there. So you can, watch list or real time any coin that you like. So this thing comes in handy. Of course, you have all the exchanges. We do have a live news feed, so that'll bring up all the different from Bitcoin.com and from Cointelegraph, all the current news that's going on, so you can get all that all in one place. So check it out. You'll find it. It'll come in handy. All right, so let's go back to the good old stuff. With Ethereum Classic also having the attack again. Well, the whole reason why I was going here is take a look at the price. I think it was at 24. Now it's moved down to 28. So you can see here the price. Let's bring it up. You can see the price here is took a nosedive during the second attack here, and the first attack. The price is rebounding. I have to admit, the Ethereum Classic is extremely resilient. Even in the first attack they had at the beginning of the year, the price kind of maintained itself, and it's still at that $7 range, which is pretty good. I was a little concerned. Obviously, it did go down into the sixes, but I was concerned. The guys over at the Ethereum Classic, all the devs, they're real dedicated, and they're going to do everything they can to stabilize everything and make sure that this goes forward. But it is an issue. It's something that the community is going to have to look at and figure out what they're going to be doing going forward. And if you take a look, NiceHash even put out an official statement, because it was NiceHash's rented power that allowed this to happen. And of course, you know, it's kind of looks bad for NiceHash, like they're bad actors, but it's not. NiceHash, you know, I keep machines on NiceHash, and you know, they're basically a renter. They can't determine where the hashing power is going, so there's really no way for them to be able to lock it down. I'm sure they could work with some coins to assist with that, but then where does that end and where does that stop? I don't see how that, you know, they can finish it. But they did put out an official statement trying to explain how NiceHash works, and you know, can they abuse it, and how to help prevent it and all this other good stuff. You know, I don't blame NiceHash. I blame the guy who's stealing the crypto, who's rewriting the blocks. Ratfink. Craziness. All right, let's get on to some other good news here. Obviously, Bitcoin's been on a tear, and you guys all know that. And Ethereum itself has been fantastic. I'm really excited about having a couple of Ethereum. And I've been telling everybody, make sure you get your Ethereum and your Bitcoin for the last 6 months. Those of you that were smart enough to pick up on that and get your Ethereum and Bitcoin, you're all set. Now, theoretically, you know, we're starting to move to make, you know, somebody says, hey, Dino, we're in the bull run. We're in the bull run. And I'm like, no, sorry, we're not. Not yet. You'll know when we're in the bull run. You'll be able to throw a dart against the wall and pick any coin you want, and you'll make money. You'll think you're a genius. When you think you're a genius and you got this all figured out, that's how you know you're in the bull run. Because you can't mess up. Everything just goes ballistic, and you know, for a year you'll think you're a genius, and then those last 3 weeks everything just goes crazy, and you know, fantastic. And make sure you don't make the mistake of going, wow, it's gonna keep going, I gotta hold on to these. That's, you know, that's when you take a little bit of some of your profits there, kids. Oh, bear with me a second. Oh, I got a cough. All right. Let's see. You guys make me laugh. Let's take a look at the next thing on the list. Oh, if you get a chance too, you guys can watch my Red Fest Lambo song I put together, and it's kind of funny. I tried to make it as goofy as possible, and you might want to check it out sometime.
Zombie once told me that crypto's gonna roll me. My ledger's not full to the max. I was looking kinda dumb with a finger and a thumb pressing buttons up and down on my ledger.
The dips start coming and they don't stop coming. I place an order and the price starts running. Didn't make sense, how high can it go? Think you're smart, but you really don't know.
The
so
chorus
too many
pretty
to
good.
see. Snap the flag. Hey now, you're a hodler. Put your crypto in a bag. Hey now, buy your ether before finale. It's sad.
It was the funniest thing to make this thing.
Crypto. Buy you a red fast Lambo. Watching the charts, my buying gets bolder. It's a full run, I'm an old coin soldier. Across the moon, begs to differ. Bitcoin is the one, can't you see the big picture? I've been on tech, wants to sell me a class. Find me an alt, it's a real pain in the ass. Digitspin cryptos, where I'll go. Got a funny hat and a really good show. Hey now, you're a hodler, put your crypto in a bag. Hey now, buy your ether before Vitalik gets sad. And all that magic crypto.
I had a lot of fun making this.
Buy you a
And
red fast Lambo.
Whew, and here's my dancing routine. I tried to get as funny as I could.
Hey now, you're a hodler, put your crypto in a...
Anyway, I like to entertain myself, as you can tell, and I have a lot of fun doing that. Hey, what's the matter, you guys? So, if you're bored and you want to see something silly, knock yourself out. It's on Reddit in the Bitcoin, the cryptocurrency memes, crypto memes and cryptocurrency memes, and apparently it's on YouTube here. So, all right, let's get to the good stuff too. Electroneum, Richard Ells, he's put up. I see a lot of you guys out there today. Hey, we got Crypto Dog, we got Timo's out there, Phoenix Rising. Hey, it's a great night for a live stream. Escher 36, Pedro's out there, and the doctor's out there. All right, good deal. Now, Electroneum. Let's get into some meat and potatoes here. We'll move this. I guess we can move this up and over. And so Richard Ells did some questions and answers, which is kind of nice, and it's always good to hear from him. Let's take a quick look and see what he had to say. Now, how is let's start with this. How is the ETN from users' wallets stored? Is it secure? Are there any plans for Electroneum to integrate into a cold storage? So he goes into this, and of course they're not going to tell you how they store the funds. It's not in their best interest to do that by any stretch of the imagination. Hey, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to move me over. Let's pan the X and put me over here somewhere. Yeah, there we go. I think that's where you can see me at the same time while I'm yapping and see the screen over here. So obviously they're not going to tell you what's going on. He's talking about how HackerOne is still and BugCrowd are still in it to do white hat services to try to find any type of problems. All right, but they do recommend if you're going to keep your coins and you're worried about them, you obviously can keep them on a paper wallet. You also can use the GUI wallet to move coins onto your own personal computer. If you're a little more familiar with what's going on, that's reasonably easy to do, and it's another good way of storing your crypto, which will have integration to the Ledger wallet hopefully soon, and Richard gets into that towards the bottom of this particular section. And he says, what I wanted to bring to your attention, I want to take this opportunity to update the community on the Ledger Cold Wallet storage. The Ledger Nano app coding is still under review by the Ledger team, and they saw a significant delay because of COVID. That's kind of messed up everybody. There's a lot of folks working from home, and things are a little bit slower than they would normally. Never mind the folks that are just out from work and all that other good stuff. The last sentence is pretty spectacular. However, we should have good news in this regard in the coming weeks. So, looking forward to that good news. And I would tend to think that Ledger probably, if I was to read between the lines to the best of my ability, to me it sounds like they talk to Ledger, and Ledger says, yeah, you're up next, or you're close, or we're reviewing it, or what have you. I don't know any of that for a fact, but clearly the Electroneum team, Richard, is feeling good that in the coming weeks we should see some news, hopefully. Now, as we know, things always take longer than we expect, but maybe in 4 weeks, 6 weeks or so, we might have our ledger, and you'll be able to use that with the GUI wallet, the GUI wallet, which is the graphical user interface wallet, and that's a lot easier to use than the command line wallet, which is also known as the CLI wallet. That one would be more difficult for folks who are not familiar, but you'll be able to secure that wallet using the ledger. So I'm pretty excited about it, and I have a ledger all ready to go as soon as that goes live. Now, do you have plans to enable other cryptocurrencies and functionality in the Electroneum app? And at this point, no, they don't. And if they decided to do that, it would only be done if it was in the best interests of Electroneum and the Electroneum users. So can you update us on Task School? What's going on with that? So they did finish the Task School website, and this is a complimentary site that allows folks to go to try to get a head start, get their learning on, so that they can come up with some skills that they may be able to offer. And it gets them started, and then obviously there's a lot of practice. As we all know, working with computers, you got to practice, and you got to play, and you got to learn before you can get to a level that somebody would be willing to pay for. But this will help give those people a little leg up and get them started. At the same time, Richard said that he was quite surprised that AnyTask is doing very well, even without the Task School. And so it'll help some people get started, and those that are already using AnyTask are going to be doing well to go forward. Now, the next one was, can you explain how Electroneum will benefit from the SEC memo and the FCA registration? The FCA is for Europe, and it's a regulatory service. They're starting to get all the companies that work with crypto on a large scale to register, so they know who they are, what they're doing, what's going on. Richard's expecting that at some point they'll probably start to regulate cryptocurrency through FCA regulation. So the good news is that Electroneum did file with the FCA, met the deadline, got the paperwork in, and waiting to get the FCA approval as it is today. And this is important to get, because a lot of the banks and the folks that have retail stores, let's say you're a retail store, or a coffee shop, and you're going to accept Bitcoin or what have you, and some type of cryptocurrency. The fact of the matter is, what is it going to be? Less than 1% of your sales initially? Let's face the facts. It's not going to be taking the place of your Visa or MasterCard on 99% of the sales today. Can't talk about 5 years from now, but from today. And it's a huge risk for these retail stores, not knowing where the money's coming from. There's no transfer rule being followed. There's very little information about where that money came from, or in any fashion form. So with Electroneum getting ahead of the curve, it will make it easier to say, hey, yeah, you know what, we're FCA approved and regulated, so we're doing it the right way. We're following all the KYC, AML standards. You're going to be far safer working with Electroneum than you are with any of these other cryptocurrencies. Being that Electroneum was the first to go forward with this, and getting that approval will go a long way. Not only with retailers, but let's talk with banks. Bank isn't going to touch it, and here in the states, they are allowing banks now to be able to hold and interact with cryptocurrency, be able to hold an actual wallet, so they can be they can have a fiduciary responsibility to you and have a custodial wallet for people. So that allows them to open up crypto bank accounts and sell it and all this other stuff. And so banks are going to be a lot more happy dealing with a cryptocurrency that is already fully compliant. So I think that just logically makes sense. Now, regards to the SEC memo, what's all that about? Well, the SEC memo, listen, here's the thing. You can get yourself on some of these smaller exchanges with no problem. All the ones in the United States are taking it on the chin from New York and taking a beating from them. And they're keeping an eye, and you'll see a lot of exchanges starting to delist stuff. I think Liquid just delisted a stack of coins, being concerned. And so it's starting. They're starting to apply pressure to these middlemen, or these gateways from fiat to cryptocurrency. So in the United States, a lot of the larger exchanges, your Bittrex, your Coinbase, your Kraken, your Wonder Twins activate Twinklevoss site. They're wanting to make sure that they don't get dragged into the middle of stuff. So when you go to put a coin on, they want to get a legal opinion letter saying, hey, yeah, this isn't going to be a problem with initially with the SEC for selling an unregistered security. And you ask, well, why is Bitcoin on there and all this other stuff? Well, obviously, here's the difference. Any company that traded or sold their coin for dollars or some kind of fiat or another coin, it's a sold coin. And Electroneum fits into that. Bitcoin, being a community coin, has a lot easier time to make that happen. They didn't sell any coins to get started. Everybody mined them. Every coin that's out there was mined. There was no pre-mine. There was no corporate mine. There was